Hi guys, so for today's video we are going to be looking into what do other people love about you. So we have 3 piles here, 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, I would love it if you could like, share, comment, subscribe. It really does help my channel to grow, and it also helps to spread these messages to other people who could use them as well. And it's a great way to give back energetically for the energetic healing session I'm bringing to you today. Another great way to do that is through donating to my channel. You can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wish list all in the description box below. And I really appreciate anybody who does any of those things, as well as anybody who leaves timestamps and anybody who goes over and checks out my other channel, D's Storytime, and likes, shares, comments, and subscribes over there. You can find the link for that in my description box. And all of these are great ways to give back to me for what I'm giving to you here today. Remember that it's a good thing to return that energy to the people who are here to help you in your daily lives. All the spiritual leaders that are out there helping you really do appreciate all of the things that you give back. It really does make a difference in our lives, and we really appreciate you. So let's get started with pile 1. Why do others love you? Cherry Frosty, 1939, Limeade. Blue Moon, Colorado, 1995. You're somebody very strong, very confident. You're somebody that it doesn't matter how hard things get or how high the temperature gets. I feel like you guys are somebody who remains very confident, very stable, very strong. You endure a lot of things with a lot of peace and calmness within you. You are somebody that may really love the natural world. You may like to go out hiking. You may like to really spend a lot of time in nature, especially when it comes to hiking or rocks or things like that. I really feel like you are very connected to those, very drawn to those. You're somebody very rare. People do not see somebody like you every day, and people remember you for long after you have met, even if you don't remember them. People do love the fact that you may come off a bit frosty, but you have a very big heart at the same time. This frosty exterior is because you have been hurt, and you do protect your heart to a certain degree as well. You are also somebody who might be a little bit mysterious, and you may hide away some of the parts of yourself that are a little bit more deep and vulnerable as well. Let's see what else people love about you. People love that you have made it your life purpose to spread healing, love, light, and awareness to the world around you. Some of you may consider yourselves light workers or earth angels, or healers in general. You're very intelligent. You're very witty. You are very playful as well. You are somebody who likes to joke and have fun. You're somebody that is very playful, outgoing, bubbly. People may actually describe you as bubbly or having a very bubbly walk. You're somebody who almost bounces when you walk because your step is such a happy step. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. And we also have the Tiger, which I missed. You're somebody who is very balanced in your masculine and your feminine energy. You are somebody that is a caretaker, but you also take care of others. You're somebody that accepts and loves all parts of yourself, and you are good at showing them. You're good at living authentically. You could be somebody that people really enjoy taking walks at night with as well. Somebody that really brings a lot of peace, a lot of calm, a lot of clarity to others' lives. You may even help people to follow and listen to their intuition, to see what there is to be grateful for in their lives. You're somebody who's very blessed, and the reason that you are so blessed is because of the amount of self-love that you have worked to bring into being within your life. And this self-love isn't something that you give only to you. You give it to a lot of people around you as well. You have made it your purpose in life to help others to heal, to help others to grow, to learn, to free themselves from greed or apathy or an attitude of lack or non-gratitude, because you have been in that state yourself before and you know what it's like to feel that way. And so you have pulled yourself out of that state. You've learned, you've grown, you've understood yourself and helped and been able to pull yourself out of that. And you are also there to help others do the same. You are definitely not somebody who works in your life to please others and make others happy. You do things that are very right according to your moral code. You're an honest person. You have a lot of integrity. You're very solid. When you're committed to something, you're committed to that something. You are somebody who is just, very honest, very committed, very solid, very stable in your life, very stable in other people's lives. You make a very big difference in the world around you. You have chosen to really lift yourself up and lift others up as well. And you have worked really hard to create the life that you have, the abundance, the fertility, and the stability around you. You have worked very hard to create that. You don't mind working hard. You're somebody who works hard with a smile on your face as well. And you work hard not only for yourself but for others. But you also do make sure that you work hard for you too, and that you're doing things that you find to be important and not things that other people find to be important. You may even have a very beautiful partnership as well for some of you. It's not going to be all of you, but some of you have a very beautiful partnership that a lot of people look up to. You guys can trust each other and you guys are very committed to each other, if that's the case. But either way, in partnerships, you are very committed to people and people can trust you. You are so powerful. Your presence is seen and it is felt. Your strength and power is a force to be reckoned with. So you have a lot of strength within you, a lot of power within you. Your presence is very seen, it's very felt. You are heard, you are noticed. You make a difference in the world around you, and I feel like your energetic presence really makes a difference as well. A blessing is coming into you soon. Open your heart and your eyes. Believing is seeing. Know that you are protected and your life purpose is very supported. So if you are not with somebody right now, I feel like there is definitely somebody that you are going to be in a very solid, stable relationship with in the near future, and this is part of your life purpose. I really feel like you guys believe very fully in your life purpose. You have a lot of faith, you have a lot of trust, you are very protected, and you know that you're very protected. You know that your life purpose and your path is very supported, and that you are watched over and guided, and people find this to be something amazing about you as well. People love your amount of faith, people love your beliefs, people love that you are able to really focus so fully on your life path, on your purpose, and to believe in its existence and in the fact that it will pay off for you. You are very intellectual and you love learning, reading, researching, and gaining any info that you can. You love libraries and you love debates about things that you are into. So you really do love to explore things. You love to learn things. You love to grow as a person. You love to really delve into things to understand them better. And I feel like one of those big things that you love to delve into to understand better is the people around you, especially when people are hurting or when they're upset or when they're clinging on to things or when they're feeling like the world is black and bleak and despair-filled. You are somebody who really loves to learn about those things. You love to understand those things. You love to help people in those moments. And you really do spend a lot of time learning about things that are important to you, things that are valuable to you, and you love to discuss those things with other people as well. Even when you guys do not have matching opinions or beliefs on those things, you love to really dive into those things and understand other people's thoughts, opinions, and beliefs about the things that you learn about. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, what your life purpose is, what you're working on, what your passions are. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. What do other people love about you, Pile 2? People love that you are bold, that you are daring, that you are somebody who isn't afraid to change things up. You're very colorful, you're very different, you're very loud. You may also be somebody who does not drink as well. You're somebody who has a lot of passion, and your heart is always involved in anything that you're passionate about. You're somebody who uncovers secrets very effectively, very efficiently. Somebody who likes to open up people around you. You're very loving, very unconditionally loving, beautiful and pure in the love and the light that you give to others. You give people hope, you give people faith. 1830. You could really enjoy history as well. You may even like to delve into a lot of the different things that happened throughout history, why they happened, and what went on in those situations. Boulder Station, Las Vegas, Nevada, $1. You could be somebody that you might enjoy making bets once in a while. You could also enjoy travel very greatly. You may also be somebody who really loves adventure. You might really love reading as well. You're somebody who people feel like you're like a stop for people on their journey or on their path, where they can stop and they can confide in somebody. They can regain their hope, regain their faith, find that unconditional love within themselves again, for themselves and the world around them. National Rifle Association, all in, 2012. The right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed upon. National Rifle Association of America, incorporated in 1871. So once again with history, and you could be a very old soul. People may really see you as somebody who is a very old soul, somebody who's been around the block several times over again, somebody who is very independent, fierce, somebody who fights very strongly for your freedom and the freedoms of others. You believe in liberty, you believe in justice, you believe in people really being able to be their true selves and be loved for being their true selves. You really stand up and fight for the underdog or the little guy, and I feel like you have been the underdog or the little guy throughout a lot of your life as well. So not only do you fight for the other underdogs, but you will stand up and defend your values and your beliefs if you feel it's necessary as well, instead of letting other people walk over you. You could also be somebody who may be very pro-gun as well. Rabbits, spider, pro-self-defense, elephant. You've really been working at something, and you do a lot of work around you. I really feel like you are definitely not a lazy person. You are somebody who works very hard. You're somebody who is very intricate in your thinking processes. You're also somebody very protected as well. The wisdom and knowledge you have within you is something that blows people away at times. You are definitely somebody very grounded, stable, firm. You don't forget things very easily, if at all. You are somebody that has a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, a lot of goals that you would like to achieve, but these goals are firmly rooted and grounded within a very strong presence of wisdom and strength. You are somebody who is very wise. Very wise. An old soul is coming to mind yet again. You're somebody very passionate, very fertile, very abundant, very lucky as well. You are somebody who is not only lucky for yourself, but you bring luck into the lives that you touch. You spread positivity and joy to people around you, and I really feel like you are very protected by the people who love you and care about you, because you are somebody that they could not imagine their lives without. The Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the World. So you are somebody who is able to close out chapters in your life. You're able to close out cycles. You are somebody who feels very deeply, and you have been heartbroken at several points. This heartbreak has not caused you to turn into somebody who is cold or cruel or unforgiving. This has caused you to learn, to grow, to understand things even more than you did in the past. Thank You Next is the song that's coming to my mind. You are somebody who is very grateful for the lessons that you have learned the grief you have experienced. You have really been through a lot, but all of this helps to form the person that you are, and you take pride in that. You are somebody who works extremely hard. Like I said before, you work extremely hard, but you work extremely joyfully. The work that you do brings you a lot of pleasure. The work that you do brings you a lot of joy. Some of you could even volunteer at different places like homeless shelters or Head Start centers, or maybe even like missionary type services in some sort of way, like going to different places in order to work with children or youth or abuse survivors. You're somebody who is very much about self-care. That's why you have so much energy and so much good energy to bestow upon others, because you take care of yourself. You are somebody who reflects on things. You reflect on things, you learn about things, you like to grow, you like to understand things, you like to write things down as well. You could definitely be somebody who journals a lot, or you write a lot of stories or books that people find to be very amazing as well, that they learn a lot from, that they grow a lot from. You may even write children's books if you are listening to this pile right now as well. You're somebody who's very honest. You're somebody who is very truthful. You love to learn, you love to grow, you love to understand new things. You love to take your time and your space to really understand what's going on in certain situations as well. You're somebody who likes to reflect on the past, and you like to grow from that past. You like to really make lessons out of anything that you have gone through. You're somebody who's at peace. You meditate a lot. You pray a lot. You have a lot of faith and a lot of trust. You are so creative. You could make something from nothing. Keep creating. Your creations change lives around you. Live authentically. It is beautiful. You inspire others and open minds. You are so fiery. So you are somebody who inspires others. You open minds. What you create really does leave a beautiful legacy behind you, because not only have you learned and grown from the things that you have been through, but you teach others from the things that you have been through as well. And you are somebody who really puts a lot of time, effort, and energy into the things that you create. And you put a lot of love into those things as well. You really do change lives through your creations. You don't care what others think about you. You don't care what they say. You don't care if they like you or not. You are one of a kind, and you know that that is beautiful. Your confidence is so inspiring, to say the least. So you're very confident. You go your own way. You march to the beat of your own drum. You're very independent. You are really just somebody that is one of a kind. Nobody could ever make another one of you. The mold was broke after they created you. You are somebody who definitely doesn't care what anybody thinks about you, what they say about you. You don't care if people like you or not. You are going to be yourself regardless of what they think. You are so funny that no one could ever escape laughing when you are around. You are medicine for the soul, and everyone loves the light, how light the mood gets when you are around. So you are somebody who can really bring life and light to the world around you. You can really bring peace and joy and happiness to others' lives. You could even be a comedian for some of you as well, or you could write joke books for a very small amount of you. You are very funny. You're very intelligent. You're very witty. You are somebody who has a good comeback to anything, really. And you are somebody that really can make light of any situations. You don't mind laughing at yourself either. You are somebody that just really is filled with a lot of love and a lot of light. And people really do look up to you. They value your opinions. They value what you have to say. They cherish the wisdom that you bring. And they cherish the knowledge that you hold. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear whether or not this resonated with you, what you do for a living, who you are as a person, and I really hope that you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Also, I would love to hear about the volunteer work that a lot of the people who watch that pile do as well. Pile 3. So for you guys, what do others love about you? People love that no matter how hard a situation is, you tend to have the keys to be able to unlock things, especially when it comes to people's emotions and people's hearts. You can really touch them very deeply, and you help them to really learn and grow and come out of their funks. You are somebody who has been through a lot of heartbreak throughout your life, but you have worked very hard to effectively and efficiently heal yourself and grow and learn from these experiences, to be able to open your heart again after the hardship, hurt, and pain that you have been through. You have worked extremely hard for that. You may be a shapeshifter. You may be somebody who can really fit in anywhere or with anyone. You're somebody who really makes a difference in the world around you, I feel like, as well. You're very protected, and you are very protective of those that you love. You are very spiritually connected. People may actually see orbs of light around you on a regular basis as well. You're somebody who's very different, very rare, very one of a kind. You are very, very, very emotional, emotionally intuitive, sensitive, psychic, somebody who is very aligned, somebody who is very in touch with your intuition, with the signs, the synchronicities, and the messages that you receive. Your crown chakra is very open. You are a very different person, a very rare breed, somebody who really is very in touch with your heart, very in touch with human emotions. You're very emotionally intelligent, emotionally secure, emotionally available, very emotional, sensitive, intuitive, loving, kind, caring, empathetic, compassionate, beautiful. You could be a mermaid in a sea full of fish. You are somebody who just really is very different, very vibrant, very looked up to as well. It's like your consciousness level is very high, and you vibrate very high. You are somebody who cares very deeply about the world around you. You are somebody that really believes in a lot of different things that others don't believe in. You like to question things. You don't like to just believe what other people say is true. You like to follow your intuition. You like to delve into things. You like to dive deeper. You like to understand things at a deeper level. You are somebody who cares very deeply about the earth. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you volunteer to clean highways, or to clean the ocean, or to replant forests. You guys are somebody who cares very deeply about this earth. You may even recycle a lot, or do a lot of DIY projects. You may even buy a lot of your stuff from the thrift stores so that it's not going into landfills and it's being reused and getting and repurposed. Things like that. You may even have built your own house and built a lot of your house out of recycled materials as well, or you think about doing that in the future for a lot of you. People really love your ideas. They love the difference you make in this world. They love how you stand out, and they love how different you are. We love the earth. It is our planet. We love the earth. It is our home. Great song. I'm thinking of another song too. Mother Earth by... I can't remember who it's by. Callie something, I think, possibly. Callie the Witch. Kali. Possibly, I don't know. It's a great song, though. I really feel like you guys are somebody who really inspires people to take care of the planet as well. To see that the planet is us, and we are the planet. And without the planet, we are nothing, really. You are very in touch with the earth for this pile. The shark, the oyster, some of you could even write poems about the earth or songs. The panther. You are very shocking to people. With the wisdom and the beauty that you hold inside yourself, you're very shocking. With your ability to discern situations and walk away from what's not good for you, your ability to stand up and take charge of a situation. I feel like a lot of you are sorely underestimated by people at times. And when you stand up and you fight for what you believe in, people are blown away by the level of passion that you have, the level of beauty that you have. You are very fiery, you're very passionate, you are very expressive. People wish that you would bring this out more often. People really wish that they could see this side of you uncovered more often. Some of them may even try to trigger this side of you because they love this side of you. People really love your aggressiveness, your attention to detail, the fact that you go after what you want, the fact that you are very passionate about what you believe in, the fact that you have been through a lot of hardship, hurt, pain, loss, grief, abuse. I feel like a lot of you in this pile have been through so much abuse, and you turn that abuse into power. That abuse has created beauty within you. Beauty that causes you to step out, protect, defend, and fight for everything that cannot defend itself, including our earth. You are somebody who really does fight to protect. Seven of Wands. Justice. Yeah, wow. The Death card. Basically exactly what I just said, multiplied and magnified. And the Nine of Wands. You are somebody who has been through a lot, but you are not a wounded warrior. You are somebody who is calm and patient, somebody who sees what steps and actions need to be taken to create changes in this world. You're very passionate, very vibrant, very life-filled, and you leave a trail of beauty and transformation in your wake. You are somebody who transforms life around you. You are somebody who really makes a difference in this world. You make a difference in this world. You change lives, and you fight for what is right. You fight for what you believe in. You stand up for what is real to you and what means the most to you. You are somebody who tries to do the right thing, and you always try to convince others to step up and fight alongside you, to fight for what they believe in and fight for what they feel is right, to fight for justice in this world. You're somebody who has very strong boundaries, and you are somebody who is very technical in these boundaries. You really have no problem with telling people exactly what you think or feel in a situation, and if they want to fight you on it, you will cite your information. You will step up to that role in a very good way. You are somebody who is very good at debating. You're very good at, you could even be a lawyer for some of you. You could be a lawyer, you could be a social worker, you could be a diplomat, you could be a peer counselor, you could be a couples counselor. You could be somebody who really does bridge the gap between people, but also I just feel like you are somebody who really stands up and fights for the rights of others, especially when it comes to children or animals or the earth. You are somebody who makes very massive changes in the lives of the world around you. You could also be somebody who moves around a lot. You could be somebody who is there one day and gone the next. You're there to help people transform their lives, and then you're gone. And then other people come into your life, and you're there to transform their lives, and then you're gone. And then other people come in, and you're there to transform their lives, and then you're gone. And you really make a lot of shocking transformations in the lives of others around you. What you do really does make a difference. This kind of sounds similar to my life in some ways. Your starlight shines so bright. You are meant to be seen and heard. You bring hope and peace to others. A very freeing energy, youthful, outgoing, sharp, helpful, loves life and living, and refuses to give up. Energetic and impulsive, the life of any party or camping trip. Lies and gossip, the weapons of the insecure. Others felt like they could turn the tides and sink your ship, but your ships will come in. You are meant for greatness. Your impact is needed on this world. Don't give in. Walk is always better than talk. Just keep walking. So if there are people that are trying to tear you down, or people that are trying to turn people against you, that are trying to lie about you, people that are creating injustices, just know that the scales will be balanced and you will come out on top. And a lot of that is because your walk will always speak louder than the talk of the insecure, jealous, bitter, resentful people around you. And I really feel like you help other people to understand this as well through your actions, because you don't get lost in that. You don't get stuck on that. You don't get overly focused on it. You just allow it to fall off of you. It hits you and falls off of you, and none of it penetrates, and none of it causes you to turn away from what you're working on. None of it causes you to hate yourself. None of it causes you to question yourself. You know that you're doing things right, and this is why there are people out there trying to attack your character, but they are never going to succeed at it, because your character is something that could never be called into question. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope you guys loved this reading, and I hope that it resonated. I really would love to hear about who you are as a person, whether or not this resonated, what you might do for a living, what you might do to change the lives of the world around you. And I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.